How to ride a rearing horse.
This horse rearing up. Here it is in real time. And I'll slow it down again because I want to talk about kind of what my thought process is on how to ride through this kind of behavior. And when a horse rears up, essentially what they're doing is refusing to go forward. So the way that I approach a rearing horse is that first I need to get all four of their feet back on the ground, and then I have to send them forward. And the best way to get control of pretty much any situation, whether it's bucking or rearing, is to put the horse in an inside bend so that you can then use the outside rein to control their speed, tempo, and direction. So you can see here she starts to crow hop, and I was just going to ride that out, but then she goes up into this really big rear. And the best thing you can do when a horse goes up this high is to throw all of your body weight forward and kind of wrap your arms around the horse's neck. Now, I know she's going to try to go up again, so as soon as she comes down, I really shorten one rein and pull pretty tightly, which helps kind of bring all four of her feet back down on the ground. And then as soon as I feel her come back down, I just let her move right off again, almost as if nothing happened. It's important that I don't punish her at this point, because that is probably just going to cause another really big reaction out of her. Feel free to let me know if you have any other questions about how to deal with this kind of behavior.
Home exercises for horse riders. If you don't have these slides, you can use microfiber cloths. Spine neutral, core engaged, and you're just going to slide in and out. Always looking straight ahead. Side lunges, working on those adductors, legs, core, and balance again with that high knee. Hips scoot back, weight stays in your heel. Palms up, pull aparts. Stay straight through the spine, neutral through the neck. Think of pulling your lats towards your pockets. Doing it with back against a wall can help with this. For more moves to make you a better rider, like for a part 2.
Okay, today we're going to do an emergency dismount. You would use an emergency dismount when your horse gets out of control and you can't regain control. Or I tell my students to always emergency dismount when they're like in the warm-up ring or they're at a show and there's a loose horse that's running around and causing trouble, because just better safe than sorry. 3 steps that you can practice at home, and then you can combine them all together to make sure you have your muscle memory for your emergency dismount. Step 1 is drop your rein. 2, kick both feet out of the stirrups. And step 3, you're going to vault off and push away from the horse. So practice those 3 steps until you're really good at them, and then you can do them all together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, emergency dismount. Awesome, good job. Practice that at the halt till you're really good at it, and then you can practice at the walk and then eventually the trot. Ready, go. Ready, go.
Did you know if you get on correctly, you don't need a cinch? Grab the mane and the skirt of the saddle like this. Keep your weight close to and then on top of the horse. Your horse will thank you.
Isn't that crazy?
Hi, Stephanie Anderson with Clancy Horsemanship here for another TikTok video on safety and emergencies. I'm going to teach you emergency stopping. So, horses are a flight animal. When something scares them, they're going to run away from it. They're not going to fight it. So let's pretend your horse got stung by a bee on the butt and they're running off, okay? Normally when we ride and we want a horse to stop, we sit back, say whoa, and tug on the reins towards our belly button. Now, if you're in a situation where they've already gone into self-protection mode, that may not work and you need to shut your horse down. So what you do, you want to keep calm. If you yell or make loud noise, that's only going to add to it. And if you squeeze with your legs, that means go faster. And we don't want to go faster. So you think in your head, okay, stay calm, stay quiet, take my legs off. Then I'm going to take my hand and I'm going to reach down on my rein. This is called a one rein stop. Reach down and pull their nose all the way to your knee, okay? Now they may spin at first, and so you want to have your other hand on your saddle horn or whatever to keep your balance.
How to ride a horse. Part 1. When you want your horse to go faster, Naruto run to achieve peak velocity.
Part 2. When your horse is freaking out, drop your reins and T-pose to keep them calm.
Part 3. When your horse is going too fast, go left to slow them down.
Okay guys, so here are a few tips on how to ride a walk to canter. So first of all, make sure your walk is really forwards and active. Otherwise, when you put your leg on, you'll either get a delay between you asking and them striking off, and they will either go on the wrong leg or they'll give you some trot strides in between, and we want a nice, clean, direct transition. So make sure that they are really reacting to your leg in the walk first before you ask. Secondly is the timing of your aid. So if you watch carefully, I will put it in slow-mo in a second so that you can see better. But when I ask Reg to go from walk to canter, I always ask him as his inside foreleg starts to come back, because then this ensures the correct strike off. If you ask as that inside foreleg draws back, that is the next leg that is due to come forward. So that is the leg that he will strike off on if he is correctly off my aids as well. So here I've put it in slow motion for you. I want you to watch his left foreleg, so his inside leg. So as it comes back here, I put the aid on. So it's always as it draws back. So here I've done it even slower so that you can really see. So again, we're watching his inside foreleg, his left foreleg. So I'm just making sure he's reacting to my legs in the walk here, that he's really responding to little touches. And then the next stride that he's going to take with that left foreleg, I am going to put my aid on as it comes back towards me. So I squeeze here with my inside leg near the girth and my outside leg just behind the girth, and then he strikes off into canter off my aid on the right leg. Lastly, if you're teaching a young horse to do this, don't worry about it looking as pretty and neat as it does with me and Reg here. Reg is already trained to do this. I just wanted to use this video to show you more about the timing. Young horses might need slightly more obvious aids, and don't worry about where their head is. They can come, they're going to come up, they're going to hollow because they're slightly unsure about what you're asking. That's fine. Once they have learned to just go from walk to canter without any strides in between, then you can start to teach them to do that while staying over the back and through and on the bit. Thank you for watching, guys. I'm going to be doing lots of these little training videos, so if you have any ideas as to what you want me to do them on in the future, just let me know and I will try my best to cover as many of your requests as I can.